Beginning Monday, January 27th, the town of Londonderry will hold the first of 3 meetings on water supply and wastewater disposal across both the villages of Londonderry and South Londonderry. Finding ways of managing both water supply and solutions to wastewater have been issues for several small Vermont towns and villages, and the meetings are an effort by Londonderry's town government to address those concerns locally. The town has hired the Dufresne Group, an engineering consultant firm, to conduct a study and gather information about managing these water resources. Christina Haskins, a vice president with the Dufresne Group, described what the study will look at and what will be happening during the first meeting scheduled for Monday, the 27th.
The study is being done to determine if there is a need for community wastewater improvements. The Planning Commission has identified a couple triggers to push them into doing this study that might be the result of wastewater issues. One of them being contamination in the West River, and another one being they're undertaking a zoning update right now and redoing some of their business, mixed use, and village residential districts, and looking at needs in the future for supporting development in those districts. And so right now they don't know if there's a need for anything related to wastewater improvements. So the study will gather data on existing conditions, any existing potential issues that there are, and we will use that existing data to determine if there is a need for community wastewater, and if so, what are those needs. And then the study will, in a second phase, all part of the same study, but that's phase 1 is really gathering the information and finding out if there's a need, and phase 2 is developing alternatives to address those needs. Yes, we're going to have 3 meetings. So the first is going to be on January 27th at 6 p.m. in the town office, Twitchell building. The second meeting, so the first meeting is really just to introduce the project and get some initial feedback from the community on what their concerns might be, if they have any input on whether or not they see a need for community wastewater. The second meeting is going to be in late March, early April, and that will be to summarize what we've found with our review of existing conditions and what we've come up with for potential needs. The third meeting will be in October, and that'll be after all of the alternatives evaluation is done, and we'll basically present the entire study at that point.
The meeting will be held on Monday, January 27th, starting at 6 p.m. at the town office, the Twitchell building, which is located at 100 Old School Street in South Londonderry. Additional information about the meeting is available at the town's website at www.londonderryvt.org. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.